You got off the bus and walked to your mom's thick bookie shop. This is what she does for a living to support your education. She raised you alone, since your dad left you two when you were 8 years old. Not even once you heard your mom complain. She's doing everything to provide with your needs and let you go to the university. You are studying hard so that after you finish school and find a good job, you're the one who will support your mom. You're in your last year of college, just a little while before your dream for your mom will come true. You love her so much because you see how hard it is for her to raise you properly. It was near your mom's store when you noticed that the foreman she had been talking to for the past few days were there again. But every time you approached your mom, they left and got into two cars waiting the sides of the road. You saw a man whispering something to your mom and she nodded, as if your mom was scared and they left before you could get close. You look at them and that's when you saw the tattoo man inside the car again. It looks like that man is their boss or leader because of how many times you've been seeing them. He never get out of the car even once. You're just watching those guys from the car. Mom, why are they here again? What do they need from you? Your mom just went back to work and say, nothing, they're just asking for directions. You believe what your mom said and just help her. Every day before going to university, you help your mom. While you were busy, your mom called you and said, you need to leave because it's hard to get on the bus. So you took your things and bade goodbye to your mom and left. After 7 minutes, you arrived at the bus stop and you could see the bus you were going to take until you remember your wallet. So you look in your bag, but unfortunately, it wasn't there. You remember you put it on the table earlier, so you turned around and ran back to your mom's store. You ran panting until you saw your mom in the distance. She looked like she was begging as you saw the four boys were there again. But this time they were making a scene, throwing away your mom things. To your surprise, you even sped up and immediately stood in front of your mom and hid her behind you. What do you want from me, mom? Shouted at them. Why did you come back? Go away, your mom said, with a mixture of fear and surprise on her face at your sudden appearance. So, until now, your mom hasn't told you yet? Which one? Why, and just leave. I can handle this. One of them spoke. Your mom owes us a big amount of money. She said she will pay it back, but until now she doesn't pay us. Your eyes widen in shock. Mom, is this true? She starts crying and say yes. Actually, your mom borrowed a lot of money to invest, thinking this is the cure for your poverty. She doesn't know it's a scam. There are many shopkeepers who are victims, and your mom is one of them. As you realize that maybe this is the reason why this past day you notice her always sad and crying. But when you ask her if there is a problem, she will just answer you nothing. Your mom needs to pay her debt or something bad will happen to her. But I don't have any money right now. I don't care. Make a way. This time you can see the fear in your mom's eyes. You won't allow anything bad happen to the person you consider as your hero. This time, you will be the one to protect her. You walk and went to the black car and knocked on the window. Later on, the guy inside opened it as you saw the tattoo guy who is staring at you. What? The guy asked. Even though you were scared, you didn't show it. You are the boss, right? You asked while looking directly into his eyes. Wow, I'm impressed. I'm not here to impress you. I'm here to say that from now on, I will take care of my mom's debt. I will pay it tomorrow at 3 in the afternoon. So please, leave us. Are you sure you can pay? Of course, I have my word, you said, while your whole body was trembling. He looked at you from head to toe as he smirked and took something and gave it to you. Go there tomorrow at exactly 3, he said and whistled. His foreman immediately came and got on the car and left. After they left, your mom immediately came and asked you what you talk about. You just said that you asked for more time to pay. Next day, you arrive at the address written on the paper. It was a big building. When you enter the building, a woman comes up and escorts you to the room as if she knows who you're looking for. You enter the room and saw the man you were talking to yesterday. He looks at you with no reaction. Poker face. Good, at least you know how to follow the agreement that we made. Before you go to him, you have made up your mind that you will do everything just to save your mom. Honestly, I don't have money to pay you now, but I have something to use so I can pay you. I'm a virgin, so I'll pay you with my body. But promise after this, don't disturb us anymore, you said with full of confidence, but tears in your eyes. Jungkook was surprised by what you said. Are you that desperate to pay off your mom's debt so you will use your dignity to pay it? No, I'm desperate to save my mom. She's the only family that I have. She's a good mom, so I'll do everything to save her. This time he looked at you with admiration. He remembered his mom who abandoned him when he was 13. Are you sure about your decision? You close your eyes and roll your fist because you really don't want to do that, but this is the only way you can think of. Yes, I'm sure of it. I will pay you with my body. Jungkook stood up and said, "Follow me." You get in the car and sit next to him. While in the road, you just close your eyes while holding your bag tightly. Because the truth is, you're very afraid. You are shaking and terrified. You are even more scared when you heard him talking to someone on the phone and told that person he was talking to prepare a hotel room for him. You know what you're doing is wrong, but you don't care as long as you will save your dearest mom. Later on, the car stopped, but you were surprised after you saw a place that was familiar to you. The car stopped near your mom's door. "Get out," she said, surprising you. "I thought we're going to the hotel." He looks at you and says, "Okay, I'm sorry if you were bad to your mom. Don't worry, we won't come here anymore. But make it sure once you have money, pay me." You immediately nodded as you burst into tears. All the fear you felt was disappeared and felt relief. The whole time, Jungkook is observing you. He knows that you are very scared. While you were crying, Jungkook feels guilty. In his thought, he is the reason why you are crying. Until he can't stop hugging you as he taps your back to make you calm down. "Please, don't do this again." "About what?" "Offering yourself? I know you have no choice. Still, please, don't do this again. If you have a problem, just come to my office. I'm willing to help you." You look at his car until it completely disappeared. And that's when you realize that even a bad person have a heart. You thought, Mafias and gangsters were heartless people who didn't know how to show mercy. But you were wrong. Boss, why? Why did I let her? I see myself in her, ready to do everything for the love of my life. The only difference is her mom loves her, while my mom abandoned me. Where did you come from? And you came home late? Asked your mom. I came from a classmate. We did a project. You lied. You can tell your mom what really happened today, especially about you offered yourself to a mafia boss. You found out that Jungkook was a mafia because of your mom, when she told you everything about how she owed a money to Jungkook and got scammed. By the way, YN, someone came here earlier. Mr. Jun ordered him and say they won't come here again. I will pay to them once I have money, your mom said happily. Then you realize that Jungkook was telling the truth. But you don't understand why he did that. Again, you go to the store first before going to the university to help your mom. Here, pay your tuition. I will pay the balance in next month, she said, and handed you the money that she was holding. You took it and thanked her. After that, you left. After your class, you went to the cashier to pay. But you found out that someone already paid your tuition for the whole year. You asked to check again, maybe the cashier made a mistake, but it was all paid. You asked who paid it, since you have no idea who it was. The cashier doesn't know who is he, but based on the description of the cashier, it all matches to Jungkook. So you went to Jungkook's office to clarify if he was the person who paid for the university you attended. The girl on the other day accompanied you again to his office. You knocked the door and entered. She saw him looking at you. He didn't even seem surprised by your arrival. He seems to know that you were coming. And now you are 90% sure that Jungkook is behind everything. But you still want to ask him and hear the answer to your question from his own mouth. How can I help you? He asked you. You slowly approached his table and stood in front. I'm here to ask you this. Did you pay for my tuition? He didn't answer. Instead, he went back signing the papers in front of him. I'll ask you again. Are you the one behind that? Yes, I am. But why? My mom still owes you, and now I owe you. It's not a debt. It's my help to you. But I didn't ask your help. Okay, thank you because you want to help me. But please next time don't do this again. Since I can't get back what you paid for, I'll be the one who pay you. Just give me for a few months. You said and bowed as you walked backwards and turned your back on him and finally left his office. Did I do something wrong? Why does it look like she's angry with me? I just want to help with her problems. You started looking for a part-time job to save up to pay Jungkook, but you couldn't find a job that matched the hours after your class, until you found out that your classmate was working at a bar as a waitress after her class. So you tried to apply, and fortunately, you got hired. You will start at 7 at night and you come home at 11. Your mom knows you just work at the convenience store. You didn't tell her the truth because you know she would worry about you. And now, it's your third day at your job. But something happened that you didn't expect. While you were serving drinks, a VIP who was drunk suddenly pulled you and made you sit next to him and forced you to drink. I'm sorry, sir, I don't drink, you said. But still, he forced you, and he said he will pay for your time as long as you sit next to him. Of course, you didn't agree. You stood up to leave, but he pulled you again. When all of a sudden you heard a gunshot. When you look at the VIP customer, his leg was bloody. You were scared when you saw that he was hit with a gun. How dare you to touch her? You immediately looked at the person who spoke, as you were even more surprised when you saw Jungkook holding a gun and his eyes burning with anger. Mr. Jun? That's all you said, while your whole body was shaking. But Jungkook didn't seem his satisfaction, so he was about to shoot the VIP again. In your fear that he might kill someone because of you, even though you're scared, you ran and hugged him. Please stop it, Mr. Jun, you said, while hugging him. Later on, Jungkook calmed down. He grabbed your wrist and pulled you out of the bar. But before you went out, he ordered his trusted man to fix the mess. Apart from the VIP he shot, there were no customers there. Everyone ran in fear. He opened the door to his sports car and said, "Get in, I sent you home." But you didn't enter. Instead, you asked him, "How did you know that I was here?" Shouldn't I be the one to ask you why you work here? Because I want to pay you as soon as possible, you answer. And who told you to pay me? I still want to pay you because I don't want to owe you anything. So please, mind your own business. I'm sorry, but this is my business too, since I promised myself I will protect you no matter what. You got shocked by what he said. And why would you do that? He didn't answer your question. Alright, you want to pay me? Then work for me. Be my secretary. At least I know you are safe. You are even more confused by what is happening. What is his motive? Why he's helping and saving you? But since you want to be paid, you agree to work for him but not as his secretary since you don't know the job of being a secretary. You agree that you will work in his mansion as his personal assistant. You will be the one who clean his room and his office. You will also prepare his food. You will only take care of her. After your class, there is a car waiting for you outside the university and takes you to his house. At first, you can't believe that his house is a mansion. It will probably take you 3 hours before you can go around it all. And there is something that makes you wonder every time you clean his room or office. It has already been cleaned. So you don't understand why he hired you as a personal assistant if you have nothing to do with. One day, when you enter his room, you saw Jungkook sitting on a couch while he was reading something. Good afternoon, Mr. Jun, you said and fixed the crumpled sheets on his bed. In the 2 weeks you've been working with him, for the first time his bed was messy. I can finally say that I really cleaned your room, you said jokingly. He stopped reading and looked at you. What do you mean? I mean, since I started working for you, when I came to your room and office, it's already cleaned. So what is my purpose of coming here? He slowly come near you as you walk backwards until your back hit on the wall. He stood in front of you and put both his hands on your side, purposely cornering you. He looked in your eyes and said, "Do you want to know the reason why I made you my personal assistant? You just nod while looking down. He lift up your chin and say, because I want to see you every day. My day not complete without seeing you. But why? Maybe because I'm in love with you? Suddenly your heart beat faster and your face got hot. You know you are blushing right now and you didn't want Jungkook to see it, so you pushed him hard. I'm sorry, you said and ran out of his room. Later on, Jungkook heard that you rushed home. The next day, you didn't go to Jungkook's house because honestly you didn't know how to face him after he confessed to you. You weren't sure how you felt about him. You will stay in the library for a long time until the car that was going to pick you left. It was a little late when you went to your mom's store, but you were very surprised to see Jungkook talking to your mom. You hurriedly came to him and pulled him away from your mom. What are you doing here? Don't tell me you're harassing my mom? Ouch, that hurt. I'm just here to see you since you didn't come to my house. I saw your mom busy, so I helped her. Then I also told your mom that I love you. Jungkook's voice was a bit loud when he said that, so your mom heard it as you saw her smile. Just go home. I'm just busy right now, so I didn't come to your house. Tomorrow, I promise I'll come. As you push him at the same time. Why, and you forgot, I guess, that I'm a mafia. He said because you push him. You chuckle because he's actually right. Every time you are with him, you forget that he's a mafia. Maybe because he treats you well. You can feel his care and sweetness. Don't laugh. I'm not joking. I'm serious. I really like you. After Jungkook left, your mom talked to you. She gave you an advice. After she talked to you, it gradually became clear to you how you feel about him. After 3 days, you went to Jungkook's mansion again, but he wasn't there. You first cleaned his room, even though it was already cleaned. Then you cleaned his office when you felt tired, so you sat down and rested your head on the table. Later on, Jungkook arrived, as he immediately looked for you. His butler said you were in his office, so he quickly went to his office as he saw you sleeping. He came to you and removed the hair that was covering your face. He sat on the floor and stared at your face. I'm serious, YN. I really like you. At first, I only see myself in you, but then I fall in love with you. If I make my mafia existence, I don't care about your feelings as long as you are mine. But I can't do that to you because I respect you. Maybe you don't like me because I'm a bad person. Just tell me that you don't have a feelings for me, and I won't hesitate to set you free. He murmured while still staring at your face until you open your eyes and look at him. Actually, you aren't sleeping, you just rested. Maybe you are a bad person in the eyes of others, but not in my eyes. For me, you are my savior. So please don't set me free, Mr. June. Instead, please be careful with my feelings, because I also love you. His face was brightened, a sign of happiness, because finally the girl he loved hugs him back. You two giggled and hugged each other. After 6 months of dating, Jungkook proposed to you in front of the students at the university so that all the boys would know that you were his. After you graduated in college, you got married. Your mom supports you as long as you are happy with him. Jungkook asked your mom to stop selling tikbuki and just enjoy her life, but she didn't agree because selling is part of her life. So what Jungkook did was he enlarged the little store and turned it into a restaurant. He also hired some staff to help your mom, and when you two are not busy, you are there helping your mom. Jungkook loves your mom very much because he feels the nurturing of a mother that he never felt because he was abandoned by his own mom. What are you doing here? I'm here to ask a grandchild, but I realize no need to ask that to your husband since you're already doing this. Okay, I'm going out now. Good luck, my son. The end. I think this time Jungkook is the one who needs to prepare a wheelchair for himself. Thank you for watching, Kubis. Good night.